Well, here's a question for you. Do you think that let's use a smaller arena? I'm not talking about using Bon Secours Wellness or Madison Square. I'm not talking about 10,000 and up. I'm talking about 5, 6,000 seat arenas. Do you believe that NXT could go on the road onto those venues and make money?
Yes, hell yes, they can.
I do too.
I surprised they haven't. um, most definitely.
I was I was 4 rows back at NXT when they came to Spartanburg. They did NXT live, and it was a blast. It was freaking awesome. I loved that. Ooh, Karrion Cross and
Oh
AOP going back to
yeah.
NXT. I mean, here's the thing. It depends on who they go after or what they do.
Mm,
I feel like as violent as all of them are, I feel like they could go anywhere. They just need to pick a good target to go after. And that's another thing. Are they going to move factions whole? You know, are they going to draft Lashley or are they going to, draft a whole bunch? You know what I'm saying? Lashley and
mhm.
the Street Profits. Are they going to draft, just Cross or are they going to do Karrion Cross, AOP, the manager, and the valet? Are they doing it all?
So Brian says that NXT is moving to CW in the fall.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. They're going to the CW in the fall, which I'm down with that because it seems like USA's letting everybody go.
Mhm.
USA's letting Monday Night Raw go, NXT go, SmackDown's been gone. But I think I heard that after the Fox deal, SmackDown's returning to USA.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, here's the thing. If if we go to or if WWE goes to Netflix, which they are, and you
They're going
see
to.
how well it goes, if it goes really well, I'm remiss to say that I think Netflix buys up all of
Yeah, I could see that happening. And I think it's because Netflix has been messing around with those live events
it. Yeah.
deals, and those have been going for them. I actually tuned into one of the guy. I'm a huge cooking nerd. I love to cook, and watching that live was kind of like, oh, it's like holds bar, like we do here,
Yeah.
but with cooking. I think Netflix has the potential to do something like that with their shows and kind of make it a weekly live event every week. I think it bodes well for them.
Right. Yeah, and see, SmackDown does move to USA in the fall.
Okay.
So it's going to be this weird lapse, though. There is a couple of months that people don't know what's going to happen with Monday Night Raw. So,
Which I think will help because we're kind of oversaturated. You know what I mean? Like you have like these three shows back to back to back. They're about what 3 hours long.
Monday Night
Uh,
Raw is 3 hours. NXT is Tuesday at 2 hours. AEW is Wednesday at 2 hours. Thursday night currently is TNA Impact and New Japan.
mhm.
And their Impact's 2 hours. New Japan's an hour or two. I don't know where Ring of Honor lands in the fold. Then you got SmackDown on Fridays, 2 hours. Then you got Collision, right? No, you got the Rampage is an
Okay.
hour after that. Then Saturday you got damn AEW Collision. It's it's freaking huge. There's
Yeah.
not a night without wrestling,
Yep. Which makes it
except
hard to do
Sunday.
this. um,
Yeah,
but so that's what I'm saying. Like maybe what they say. The old adage, "Absence makes the heart go fonder." I think that might help. It might help just for
you
briefly.
you thinking that they won't be on TV somewhere is a pipe dream. That's dumb. I'm sorry. Because guess what? Okay, I'll give you an example. If we went away for a month and came back, we would have to rebuild an audience because everybody like they fucking left. Come on, bro. Yep. So Raw,
Yep.
NXT,
And
Dynamite,
Tom,
Impact.
yeah, and NWA
Yeah.
and
Yep.
MLW. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We watch all the same shit, dude. Trust me.
Mhm.
I don't watch that much MLW anymore, but I used to watch it a bit. NWA, I'm just behind
Yeah.
on.
I'm like a couple. No, nope. I'm caught up. Yep, because of the tournament going on, and then they have a show tomorrow.
Right.
Uh, so yeah, that they've been just chugging along and really just on a run here. And I think we mentioned something like there's no changes to CW deal for them, right?
No, there nothing changes on the CW deal for them.
Yeah, yeah. I think the only thing is that he's now doing like a behind the scenes type of reality show.
I don't know if they're gonna do that still or not. I know it was proposed, but I don't know if they ended up
You know,
doing
like I think I heard it was like Billy Corgan and the world of Carney, something like that. I'm trying to remember. Just saw an article about it a couple days ago, which I think is a good idea. I mean, it worked. Netflix worked for OBW. Why not?
I mean, here's the thing though. Part of the magic of wrestling is not knowing, right? So how much really can you expose without damaging your own product?
Can't hear you, but you just how much
Oh,
can
I'm
you
sorry.
just went away? I thought you said you were gonna get a new headset, bro. What's up with that?
It didn't. It didn't show up yet. I've got that and a new other new setup, which we need to talk about. We have you and me do have to have a meeting after the show. Sorry.
I
Um.
won't be able to, unfortunately. I will have to take a rain check on that. It's because where I'm at.
Oh, it's gonna be a quick phone call because you got to know about some expenses. But anyway,
I
yeah.
figured as much. I was just talking about that because most the money that we make is actually just going back into this.
Y-
uh,
Kind of. I'm
yeah.
getting ready to. I'm getting ready to drop a dime on some shit. So we'll have to have a conversation.
All right. All right.
We have to have a conversation. There's three things you need to know, and I'll handle it all off air. We can't talk about this shit. Um, yeah. So listen, what I said was I don't remember what I said. What were we talking about? You were like I faded off, but what was I talking about when I faded off?
NWA.
NWA. Oh yeah. How much do you want to expose before you remove the what ifs? And now you've lost your audience because half of your audience is because they don't know what's going to happen next. You can only go behind the scenes so much before you tear this business apart.
True. True.
That's my thing on it. Like Dark Side of the Ring, not the biggest fan. It's okay. I've watched a couple episodes. Um, but
A and
I
E.
mean,
I think A&E does like a weekly thing, like every week, like behind the scenes, like docs, semi docs, and then it goes behind the scenes or some of the rivalries. I think that's cool. Going
yes,
behind some of the
because
history, some of the best matches, some of the best rivalries, I think is dope.
right,
Um,
that's all well and good. That's all basic production writing shit. And are they protecting the history and the legacy? Is the point there? You know what I'm saying? They've got to protect the legacy of what happened. They've got to protect the history of what happened. You're not going to go, well, you know, Jumpin' Jeff Farmer and I went and met with the agent, and we sat there for 20 minutes and worked out the all 3 weeks worth of story. You're not gonna fucking do that. If you know what I'm saying, I don't see people doing that and it being okay. Everybody wants behind the scenes, but if you go too far behind the scenes, you're gonna ruin it.
you don't want to peek too much behind the curtain because you're gonna end up losing the match. Like,
Yeah,
but like,
exactly.
but like, it's done on movies, right? Like you always got,
Uh,
behind the scenes, you get some of the you know how a movie is put together, right? You
no,
know how all that.
hold up. Timeout. They don't release behind the scenes until they release the DVD. You don't get that on the theatrical release. The original release doesn't have behind the scenes and all the extra bullshit. Right?
Okay, I'll give you that. So
So the
I'm
first,
thinking these kind of shows I feel are like the director's, behind the scenes commentary, you know, uh, when it comes to those type of events and shows.
yeah. Haven't watched MLW since they came to Charlotte, and Dark Side's good. Some episodes are really hard to sit through. Dude, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, agreed.
Spotlight
They're
Scotty
tough.
Brooks, you're early. Spotlight will be joining us right around 9 o'clock.
I cannot stay that long, but I'll let you and Scotty take care of that and
Oh,
enjoy.
that's good. That's good. What else do you got?
That was it.
Oh,
I
dude,
was kind of hyped
the
for.
the Drew and Sheamus promo. We got to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Where Drew's standing in the ring, burger after burger after fuck you, Drew McIntyre, bro. I get that everybody, and damn well Sheamus approved of this, but still, I was like, come on, man. You could have done something better than that. You could have made fun of the gray in his beard. You could have made fun of anything. But you going,
Fruit, pretty much low hanging fruit. Low hanging
yeah.
fruit.
Um, of
But
course,
still kick some ass though. Just saying.
yeah. I still ain't fighting that fucker. That ain't happening.
Mm-mm.
And the one big thing I've been trying to tell people is, oh, you can say he's fat and out of shape. His bank account's real fat, so it don't matter. His bank account's real fat. He's good. And the second thing is, you still won't say that shit to him in person because he'll knock the fuck out of you.
I agree, and that was kind of fun. Drew is fun with a mic. He is.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Definitely. Definitely fun with a microphone. Um, dude, so much good shit, man. So much good shit.
It's a wrestling renaissance, my friend. Like you said, there's literally not a day that you can't watch wrestling, and it's something different every single time.
Yep. Dude, I used to take Sundays as my catch up day.
Yeah, same, same.
I'm not a Matt Riddle fan, so that doesn't help me. But it's cool that he's coming up there for
Yeah,
VCW. There's
yep.
a
That's
promotion in Virginia.
I know. It's Alexandria. It's Alexandria, Virginia. I know where the temple is. I used to drive by it for school every day. There's a lot of weird paintings and stuff and statues at that temple. But yes, Matt Riddle's in town. Nyla Rose is in town. VCW is a local indie promotion here in good old Alexandria, Virginia. So yes, that's where I'm at right now.
Oh, so you're going to be going to work the VCW show is what we need.
No. If they talk to me, I guess. But no, I have my interest in a couple of other promotions as well. So we'll see.
Thoughts on Javon Evans, dude? He had a stellar matchup against
Thoughts?
Sam Elia. He's amazing.
He's amazing.
Uh,
The kid, I've seen the kid. I've trained with the kid. I worked shows with the kid. The kid put in the work. He has a mind for this business. He is a sponge. And you could tell he's having fun. The kid's having a blast. And the fact that he can work on that level with that type of talent and shine the way he does, and it's amazing. The kid is skyrocketing. He's doing a fantastic job. If we don't see him going up in the main show and shortly, it's crazy.
I mean, I'd say he's going to need probably a year or two before he goes up.
You think so? Maybe. I mean,
I would say
he's already made a statement with that matchup. You know what I mean?
I agree, but here's
And
the
he's
thing:
even got the eye of. I mean, I stay less than a year, a little bit less than a year. Something's coming for
man, look, he can get drafted Friday. We don't know.
him.
That'd be freaking wild. But
That'd be freaking awesome.
considering
You
he
never
just
know. I
got to
mean,
NXT,
technically, you never know. That's a good
yeah,
point. That could
yeah,
happen. That is a
yeah,
possibility.
he could get drafted, man. That'd be nuts. I think it would be. I think him being in NXT the next 3 to 6 and really getting that crowd behind him before he goes up is the way. But that's
But he
just me.
already has. That's the thing. He already has the crowd behind him. He
Yes,
already does.
you're not wrong. I'm saying more so.
Ooh, yeah,
That would be a fun
yeah.
matchup.
I could see that.
That'd
Yeah,
be
most definitely.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
Oh,
that would be good.
yeah.
Javon Evans and Ricochet. Let's
Ricochet on
go.
a draft show this week. Yo, that'd be fire.
Let's go. I would mention that'd
I
be
think
fun.
that'd be a
Dude,
dream match for him too. That's one of his dream matches. Has
it
to be.
is. Man, him and Kofi would be good.
Mhm.
There's only a handful of people I really want to see him work against. But
Mhm.
I feel like him and Kofi, him and Ricochet would be awesome. Montez Ford, him and Montez.
Mm.
Montez got some size on him, though, boy.
Dragon Lee. Yeah. Okay.
Eh, I, yeah, no. Santos, him and Santos Escobar would be good.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah. Santos. Him and Santos. Yeah.
Or him and that dude, Joaquin Wild. I never was the biggest fan of Joaquin Wild. I didn't care for him when he was when he was in TNA. He's all right. He just wasn't somebody I went out of my way to watch. But I think him and Joaquin would have a good match. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.